So for in the your start RFID code, we are very interested into the reader appeared and the reader disappearance event. We also interested in session established and session terminate. And we also interested in the tag read event. We also interested in the barcode trigger event, the yellow trigger button event. We also want to subscribe the operation and summary event. So this is called snippet. And this is called snippet for the scanner. So we interested in the scanner appearance event, disappearance event. We also interested in the session established event and terminate event. And this one is the barcode data event. You must use this one so your application can receive the barcode data. Okay, so we go through the 3 steps now, and the next step we will write some code. So make sure your application can receive a notifications. Okay, let's exit slideshow now. Let's open Xcode project. Okay, so this is the step 1. We finish the initialization, and I will show you how to write a code to implement to make sure you receive an event from the SDK. So first thing in the UI view controller .h file, you need to implement dedicated protocols. So currently we only have a UI table view. This for only for UI, but if you are interested, you need to subscribe this event. So let's write code now. Okay, so you need to implement RFID SDK API dedicate, and also you need to implement a scanner SDK API dedicate function. Okay. Then let's go to the view control.n, and they'll complain because you didn't implement the required function. Okay, so first you receive the complaint say you didn't implement the event communication session established API. Okay, but don't worry, I have a code here. We just need to implement all the 18 functions. For example, now I want to implement the RFID callback. So you need to enable all these SDK. Okay, so let's enable all the RFID SDK now. So we receive still receive a 9 warning, this for scanner. So we also need to implement all the required scanner API. Okay, so now you suppose not receive any warning now. Okay, great. So now we just finished step 1 to implement the RFID delegate and also scanner delegate. The second step is need to register. So how you do that? So let's go to the stop call of RFID. You need to use API set delegate to register event. So this is step 2. So that's a record in the start of RFID. Okay, so right now we register the protocol in step 2, and then step 3 we need to subscribe the event. So right now we finish RFID notification. Let's run some code. Let's execute this application. So you expect to receive a scanner appear event. When RFID reader appear event, we didn't do a scanner yet. Okay, I read. So we receive as RFID event reader appeared. Okay, and so the notification is working for RFID. So next one, we also need to do the subscribe and register for the scanner. So your app can receive a notification.
Hey Chuck, can I just pause you right there while we've got a couple of questions?
Okay.
One of them is, how do you essentially? Is there a way to synchronize the data with the with an ERP? I'm assuming that in here with your decode events, you should be able to decode the data and get it over to an ERP system. Are there any helpers for that as far as being able to do the decode of the scan or?
Yes, I will show you in session 5, step 5. I will show you how to decode the data. But I'm not sure. I understand your question. You say you need some system, DRP system.
Yeah, basically the question was how to synchronize the information with an ERP, and that's essentially a back-end either ordering or inventory, or there's a lot of different types of systems that could be. But synchronizing the information, as my understanding is the SDK is primarily focused on reading the data. How it gets synchronized is using it the same way as any other data synchronization, is my understanding.
Okay. In the coding, I have some protection. I will show you how to synchronize, but I'm not sure how to implement to the other system. But let's focus on our application now, and later they can send me an email. We can show them how to do the system integration later. Right now we only application development. Also here, we just finished the scanner, register the event, and we also subscribe the event. So right now, in the demo code, you will see the scanner will appear now. Okay, so great. You see, right now we see the RFID is working, and they can receive an event for the reader appeared, and also barcode scanner appeared. And if you power off the RFID reader, you'll receive a disappear event as well. So that's wait about 15 seconds. So our next slide will show you the reader management, and also show you how to decode the RFID and take data. So great. So current application is working. We receive the event for the RFID reader disappeared, also scanner disappear event. So they get up on the list now. Okay. Okay. So let's resume the slideshow. Okay. And step 3, I will show you how to do reader management. So they have two important concepts you need to understand. One is available and one is active. So available is they connect to iOS Bluetooth port, but not officially a stable communication session with SDK. Okay, so once you send a command to establish a communication session, and you can set reader to active state. Okay, and here's the code, a pseudocode for you how to implement all these sequence. Later we'll go through the code and I will show you how to do it. Okay. And step 5, I will show you how to decode RFID and scanner event for the take data. So in the API, we just implement all that required function as RFID event read notify, and you will receive an event for read notify event. Then you can decode the data. So once you get a take data object, you can access all the API resources to get the take ID. And for barcode sending, you can decode from the notification data here. Okay, and they basically have two events. One is the first one is event read notify, and second one is status notify. So you use this notification, the second notification, you will know when the RFID start the operation for inventory, when is the operation end summary. Okay, if you receive an operation end summary event, you can decode the notification data, and from the notification data, you will know how many tag you receive during the inventory operation and how many time you spend during inventory operations. Okay, and so let's do the coding now. I think we only have 5 minutes left. Let's open the Xcode project now. I just show you. Let me use a beyond compare. Let me show you the required function to implement the step 3, step 4, and step 5. Okay, so let's do the code comparison for the. So here basically is reader management. So when the communication is appeared, you will use the available reader to add the reader to your reader list. And when communication session is established, you will use active reader list concept to manage your reader. Okay, and here I show you how to decode the RFID tag reading event. So basically, you receive a tag data and use this tag data to decode RFID tag. And for the status event, you use the status event, so you can get the operation start, operation end, and the operation summary event. Okay, let me open Xcode project very quick now. So here's the coding. So here is we need a decoder take data. Okay, once you receive this event, and you can use the get the notification take data object, and you can access all the API resources. For example, you want to get a take ID, and can use all these resources to decode the take data. So this the first one is read event, read notify, and second one is status notify. So here's the event we are care about. So it's operation start and operation stop, and the operation end summary event, and this parameter is a notification data. So once you receive a notification data, you can decode the notification data to get how many tags you received. Okay. Okay. So don't worry, we have a code project upload to the zebra.box.com, and you can download all the source code for 5 steps. Okay. So you can download all the source code from here. Okay, let's continue go through. And I think we already go through all the demos for the leader appear, leader disappeared. So let's jump to the okay, the demo app. So how to download Zebra RFID demo app? Just go to the, let me start the slideshow. Just go to the App Store and type search string Zebra RFID, and you can find the Zebra RFID demo app. And next one is how to get help during development. You just go to support.zebra.com, and here we'll show you how to download our SDK for iOS. For example, here is Scanner SDK for iOS. This one is Zebra RFID demo app source code. So let's click this link. So here is all the demo app you can download. So Scanner SDK for iOS and Zebra SDK for iOS. And for example, here we include the demo app too. I need login. So this one is demo app. Current version is version 65. So you can download the SDK, and you also can download the source code. So and here is after you install our SDK, and this where they went. Okay. So right now I install the default is under the. Let me open a file structure. So when you
Thanks, Chuck. It looks like we're almost out of time here. So if you can wrap this up, that would be wonderful, and we'll let people get back to their daily grind.
Okay. So so I also just finished also this last slide. So the last slide show you how to find SDK, and we also just in time finish the slide. And anyone want to ask question?
I think we're out of time of that, but what I can do is I will send over the questions to you, and we can post answers to them on the developer portal, so that other people can get access to them.
Okay,
sound good?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today, and look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks at our next Dev Talk. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.